Purito is doing a huge global push right now, so you might be seeing a lot of their products on your social media feeds. But before you spend your money on these products, I want to make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. If you have been curious about their oat-derived product line, then don't change the channel, stay right here. Hi, hello, 안녕입니다. 반갑습니다. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Ray, and if you don't know who I am, that's okay because you can find out more about me here on all social media platforms. My skin type is oily, sensitive, reactive, dehydrated, and sometimes, depending on the season, it can also be combination. Purito, now known as Purito Seoul, is a K-beauty staple these days. Anyone who thinks about K-beauty will likely think about Purito as well. And today we'll be looking at their latest brand push, which is the Oat product line. Their Oat products have been around for a few years, but recently there's been a rebranding, as you can see, and the brand actually upgraded a lot of their formula and changed a lot of their products to fit the new branding. And I am convinced that they are pushing this line so hard these days because of the PDRN hype. One of their products in particular, I'm not going to tell you which one, but I think you can guess already. Yeah, it got the PDRN favoritism treatment. So let's see if the PDRN ingredients in this particular product helps elevate the experience after its reformulation. On this channel, I review skincare products so that you can shop with confidence. This video is made possible by Purito. Woo! I was not paid to make this video, but I was given these products to test. I am a Purito ambassador. I think that's a new program that they recently launched. I don't even know if that's a real title, but who cares? They're sending me free products and I'm not gonna say no. As always, everything I say in this video comes from my own personal experiences. With that being said, let's go! 우리 가자! This Oat In Gentle Exfoliating Cleanser is actually designed to be a 2-in-1 mask cleanser. Mask cleansers are nothing new, but back in 2024, if you guys remember, they became a pretty popular K-beauty trend. But over the last 2 years, I have seen this prototype evolve. 2 years ago, when the trend was still pretty much very popular, a lot of the mask cleansers came in either like a tub or some kind of jar. And having a mask cleanser like this one in a tube is a lot more convenient. And of course, if you do not care to use this as a wash-off mask, you can do what I do and just use this as a regular cleanser. It contains oat particles and oat seed water to gently exfoliate the skin and clean out the pores. And it does so without causing any irritations. My reactive skin did not turn red or get red patches while cleansing, so that was a relief. If you are someone who finds your skincare products just sitting on top of your skin and taking a long time to sink in, it's probably because there's a lot of dead skin preventing products from sinking in. So a product like this cleanser can help reduce the dead skin buildup. With all that being said, I still cannot rank this cleanser too high. So I'm giving this cleanser a grade of B. I say this because there are just so many good mask cleansers out there, and this one just does not rank higher than those. To name a few, I think Mita's Rice Scrub Cleanser offers better exfoliation, Foley's Tomato Mask Cleanser works better for oily skin, Anua's Heart Leaf Cleanser exfoliates better and lathers up more nicely. And I think my main issue with this cleanser really is how badly this lathers up. I should say this one never really gave me a good lather. It was really hard. I would have to use like a huge glop of this cleanser just to get a little bit of lather, which was really annoying. Whereas the other cleanser I just mentioned all lathered up really well with just a little product. Purito has been refining this toner for years. Get it? Refining as in like, you know, revising it, changing it up, making it better, but also this is a refining toner. No? Okay, cool, never mind. Carry on. And this time around, I am finally liking their Oat toner, and I think it's because Purito added PDRN to the product. Yes, this is the product that I was talking about earlier where Purito decided to just drop PDRN in it and actually made it better. While it is not a lot of PDRN, just 5 ppm of it, or 0.0005%, the overall formula felt lighter and easier for my skin to breathe underneath it. Obviously, the super low amount of the PDRN is not going to do a lot for your skin, but I suspect that it's because Purito really wanted us to layer this toner on, therefore making this toner very layerable, but that's my only justification. On top of that, the PDRN is derived from oat, making this a completely vegan formula. The first night I tried this toner, I layered about 12 layers just to see how my skin would react, and the results was surprising. Not only was my skin able to handle 12 layers of this toner, which is kind of crazy, I did not notice any weight on my skin. And when I woke up the next morning, my pores, guys, my My pores looked so healthy and even. And honestly, I never got this result from their old Oat toner, and I didn't like that toner too much because it was just really suffocating. But this PDRN Oat toner, oof, I really like it. And more importantly, I feel like my skin was noticeably plumper and more hydrated throughout the day. Because sometimes with milky toners or just milk toners in general, I feel like the hydration is there at the start and then just loses the hydration over time really quickly. But I think the PDRN really helps this toner in particular seal in a lot of that moisture and hydration, especially if you put a really good moisturizer on top of it. I am giving this an A. And I really appreciate how Purito gives us 200 milliliters of this toner. Every single brand should do that. Like, hello, it's just a toner. Stop being so stingy. Be more like Purito. There's no fragrance in this, but my sensitive nose did pick up a little whiff of that glycerin smell. It doesn't bother me too much, but it does smell a little bit fishy, plasticky. Not a huge fan of it, but it doesn't bother me too much. Like, I'm okay with it. But that's primarily the reason why I can't give this an A+. I remember last year when Purito was really pushing this Oat In calming gel cream. I finally tried it out recently, and this gel cream is so much better than their Oat Intense cream. But there are still some disadvantages that I want to get into. It contains 77% of oat seed water to calm the skin, as well as panthenol, squalane, and beta-glucan, all of which are skin barrier friendly. The gel texture was a concern for me at first because gel creams are typically weaker in occlusivity than the richer, thicker, balmier creams. This gel cream felt breathable and it really made my skin feel supple. But I still don't think it's moisture locking enough. I think it's totally fine for oily skin, but if you have dry, dehydrated skin, this moisturizer definitely is not enough. It sinks really quickly into the skin without leaving an obnoxious film on the surface. The main benefits I noticed was the hydration and moisture. And because of those benefits, my skin felt plumper with more even pores. I want to give this moisturizer a high score, but when I compare it to other moisturizers out there that are also gel types, this one, I just cannot seem to convince myself that it is any better. Oh, and in terms of smell, there's no fragrance, but this cream does smell a little weird. It's like a blend of sour oats and glycerin, and it's really not my jam. I'm going to give this one a B+. It is above average, but it's not better than some of my favorite gel type moisturizers out there. And I would really like if Purito can make a creamier version of this moisturizer while keeping that breathability. That would be like an A+ moisturizer for me. And that is all for this video. I hope you found it to be somewhat helpful. Out of all the products we have here today, the toner, the moisturizer, the cleanser, this toner is the one that I would repurchase, and I have seen this sold for I think $13 at one point, so it's not entirely too expensive. Thank you Purito for sending over these products for me to try. 감사합니다! And as usual, I will leave all these product links in the down bar below for you guys to check out in case you guys are interested. Please help this channel grow by subscribing and sharing this video with your friends and family. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time, but until then, be safe, stay hydrated, and most importantly, be gentle with yourself. I mean it. 안녕. Come back for more. 주세요, 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 주세요.